Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna share with you how you can make $1 million by selling products on Amazon. Now, first things first, I know that sounds super hypey and this is like, oh, that's way too good to be true, but trust me, if you watch the entire video, I'm actually gonna break everything down for you so that it actually makes sense and can become very achievable. And number two, excuse me for the lighting, so anyways, we'll get into it. Okay, so how do you make $1 million by selling products on Amazon? Hopefully this all within the span of 2 years, okay? That's our goal, in 2 years. So number one is, in order for you to make $1 million by selling products on Amazon, now stay with me, is first we need to generate about $1.1 million a year in revenue on your Amazon store. So revenue just means like your top line, right? How much money did you generate in your store? Now, to break that up a little bit more, if you divide by 1.1 million by 12, that's about $92,000 a month in revenue. So your store needs to generate $92,000 a month in revenue. Now, to break that even further, per day, you're looking at about $3,000 a day in revenue. So that's pretty much the revenue column. Now, just because your store is generating a lot of revenue does not mean you can one day make $1 million, because if we generate $1 million in revenue, but we spend $2 million on advertising, we're actually in the hole for $1 million, right? So we need to make a profit. Now, stay with me here. So in terms of the profit column, an average Amazon store, if you do it correctly, you can make about 30% profit margin. So if you bring $100 in sales, you make $30 in terms of profit. Now, if we break the $1.1 million here in revenue by 30% profit margin, every single year, your Amazon business will make about $300,000 in profit. Divide that by monthly, you're looking at $27,000 per month in profit, and daily, you're looking at $925 a day in profit, okay? Now, you're saying, well, Tom, I'm generating $333,000 a year in profit. How do I get to $1 million? You said I can make $1 million with Amazon. Do I need to do this for 3 years to generate $1 million? Well, you can, but I'm going to teach you a faster way. So what you want to do then, once you hit this milestone, is you actually want to sell your business, okay? Now, there are tons and tons of people coming into this space right now that are purchasing Amazon FBA businesses. There's some massive names in the space. There's a lot of public articles. There's a lot of investors coming in, and people think Amazon FBA is truly the future, and they see tons of potential in it because, well, that's where people buy things. They literally look at it as if you're purchasing real estate along Fifth Ave in New York, but now it's actually on Amazon. So once your business can kind of generate this for at least 12 months, so over the past year, your business has generated $333,000 in profit. It's been generating about $27,000 a month in profit. It's been generating about $925 a day in profit for the last 12 months. That is also called TTM, trailing 12 months. What you can now do is approach one of these buyers and you can sell them this business. Now, how is this business valued and what are they going to be paying for it? Well, what they're going to do is they're going to take your trailing 12 months profit, which is actually this number right here, right? 333,000, and then they're going to assign a multiplier effect on it. So usually a average Amazon seller, like very average, you're looking at roughly about 3x. So if you take 3x times 333,000, that is looking at roughly $1 million, right? So you take this number, 333, times the 3x multiple, and you can now sell this business for $1 million. Now, this is kind of this is how we work backwards, knowing that we want to do $1 million. Now, if you want to say one day, Tom, hey, I want to sell for 10 million. Well, in order for you to sell 10 million, you literally just got to times everything here by 10, right? So instead of $333,000 a month, your trailing 12 months has to be looking somewhere about $3.3 million per month. But this gives you a very good sense of how this business works, how when you can sell your business, how it will be valued, and then knowing this number, now you can actually work backwards. All right, so now we kind of have a better idea of how everything works. Let's break this down even farther. So check this out. So let's say that you have 10 products in your store, right, on your Amazon FBA store. Now, each of those products needs to be doing $110,000 a year in revenue, which is about $9,259 a month in revenue, which is about only $300 a day in revenue. Now, let's say that your product you're selling it for $20, right? Each product you have is selling for $20, and you're only selling 15 units a day of each of those products. That will actually give you $300 a day in revenue per product, right? 306, 300. Now, if we want to have 10 products, then you just do 300 times by 10. Well, that will give us $3,000 a day, which is this number right here. And if you just do 3,000 a day times 30 days, that will give us this number, then this number. So as you can see how everything works together. Now, I know that might be a little bit confusing. Let me just say it one more time. The goal really for us is to find 10 products, okay? If you want to get to $1 million based on everything that we talked about here, the goal is to find 10 products. Each of those products, you're selling at around 20 bucks, and you're selling 15 units a day for each of those products. That will give you $300 in revenue per day, and since you have 10 products, that will give you $3,000 revenue per day, which is the number that we're trying to hit here. Again, 3,000 per day is 92,000 per month, is $1.1 million per year, and if you're operating at a 30% profit margin, then your trailing 12 months is going to be $333,000, and when you sell that business for 3x, in 1 year, in 2 years, whatever it might be, someone's willing to give you $1 million for it. Now, having said that as well, if you say, well, Tom, I want $5 million for it, I want $10 million for it, now you know the framework, now you can actually just kind of go back. Now, mind you, you don't have to find 10 products, right? What happens if you just find one product that can actually give you these numbers? That might be a little bit too hard to find, but they're definitely out there. What happens if you find 2 products that will actually give you the number over here? This is our goal. I just picked 10 products for the sake of, it's a little bit easier to calculate, but you definitely do not need 10 products to generate this number right here. You can find this using 2, 3, 4 products, even 5 products. So anyways, I hope that this kind of broke everything down for you, and I hope this is clear. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.